Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm Miss Virginia Senior America 2003, and this is Fashion Notes. Well, as you all know, we always have very interesting guests. It looks like every time we have more interesting and more talented guests on our show. And today, we have absolutely very multi-talented lady I would like you to introduce. And she's going to show us beautiful design, what she does. And also we have a model in the house. This is my granddaughter. She's going to be a model. She's a beautiful, and she is going to show us the beautiful clothing. So you are here for a big, big trip. The name of our guest is Nadia, wait a minute, Azumi. Yes, Azumi. I'm sorry for a moment, I just lost it. But anyway, her name is Nadia. She's Italian, interesting lady. She was working for the United Nations, UNESCO, and she quit her job and start doing, crafts. That's how I met her on the craft shows. And you will see her beautiful, beautiful silks, hand-painted, one of a kind. They're all like a work of art. You can frame them and be on the wall like the nicest pictures. And also the hand-painted clothing and even a wedding dress, which is most unusual. But anyway, Nadia, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. And as you can see all around us, the beautiful things that she made, and you will be really, really happy to see her design. And how did you start? Did you start with the scarf first, or did you start with something else? How did you start doing it? Did you make something for yourself? And then, other people see. I said, wow, where did you buy it? And you said, well, I made it myself. So this is how I usually start, most businesses start. How did you start?
I started since I was a child, I loved silk.
Oh, was a long time ago.
A long time ago. And I loved the sensation of silk on your body.
And colors.
And colors and everything. So I thought, well, I can try and start creating something. So I found a teacher, and I took a class with 13 hours studio work. And then she told me, Nadia, go home, you don't have it.
Really?
So that broke my heart, because I used to teach. You never tell a student.
I'm sure in your heart
right.
You did not deserve,
right.
that answer, and you just wanted, to pursue
right.
and to do what you really love to do. I think, you are persistent at persistent pace. Yeah, I'm sure.
But I have to thank her, because that ignited me to get more perseverant in what I was doing. And I started with scarves. I started painting on scarves, and then I transferred the concept and the ideas that came in my mind onto ponchos. And then I started thinking, well, how about flowers? And it kept like a ripple effect, going one to another, and it just bloomed into what you can see now.
Oh, so she does many different things. It's not just one thing. You will see, we have a model here, and you will be surprised. Actually, this is very practical thing. So you can put, for example, this punch over anything very plain, pants or skirt or dress, and dress it up and look absolutely fabulous. Well, is our model ready, Christina? Will you please come and show us our first thing? Is the green silk, the green silk. And what's interesting thing is when she turned on the back, this is the beauty of it on the back, that she has, what was the picture of this?
The picture is the reproduction of a woodblock print by Utamaro, the 17th century. It represents a geisha carrying cookies for a tea ceremony. So if Christina opens her arms, spreads it, she can see.
Yes, so the people can see it. Oh, I see.
And this is a limited edition. Some of my pieces are limited edition, because this one takes 2 months to make.
2 months.
Yes.
Wow. What colors do you use to paint? This is probably different than for using on paper or any other media. What color?
I use paints That one has paints specifically for silk. And the others that you see are all dyes. They are dyes from France that I get.
I see. And how, do you make first and then you paint it, or you paint and then you figure out what you're going to do? What do you do
It's
first?
all in here. I see the piece of white silk. For instance, here you can see the white silk. This is how it comes.
Oh, so this is just the plain white
plain
silk.
poncho. Yes, exactly.
I see.
And then I look at it, and then just comes
Something
to me,
click in your head?
comes in my head what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
And then I start, I have a book that is called like a Bible, that I take the colors and combine the colors, and I do the design on the sketch on paper. Then I put them together, and then I draw it in big, and then I paint.
Oh, so how do you paint it? Do you put on some table or on the front of you, or it has to be on the, something that you can do?
Special canvases.
Canvas.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They are special canvases, and I have to go under, up, left, right, front and back.
But all this, as I can see, all is finished on the
Yes.
on the machine. Is it?
No, this is handmade.
You did all by
on
hand?
Everything is on hand.
Wow. This is how they used to do scarf, the fine silk scarf. Even today, very expensive scarves are different from one that you buy, just the machine made, that was done by hand, and it's beautifully finished.
Thank you.
Of course, you cannot do this by machine, but can you imagine the time that she puts in just to put the edge on, and then to paint, or to, to paint the whole thing. So do you buy everything in, let's say, white silk, and
Everything
then you
is
dye it?
Yeah.
Or you buy the silk in different colors and then you paint it? How do you do
All
it?
is white. Everything is white. And
White.
I work with the flowers. I work with 25 different kinds. So I would think about 50 to 60 different kinds of silks I work with.
And how do you dye, for example, at home? This is a process that is not, you have to have a kind of studio place where you have all these, equipment that is not, you don't find in every regular home. How do you do that?
It's not that hard. It's you put them on the canvas and you paint. Then you put it in a steamer, which is very tall. And once it's steamed, the silk is set.
Oh, well, you have to know, of course, what you are doing.
Yes.
Okay, let's see Christina again. We'd love to see her thing. This is a nice pink, very young looking. This is something for her, I think. This just fits her beautifully. And this is very young look, in pink color. And that was white, too.
That was white, yes. And each piece has a name. So this one is called Victorian Bubbles.
Victorian bubble. It looks like a bubble gum,
Yeah.
bubble gum in
Yes.
pink. It's very beautiful, beautiful. Not just that. Let me tell you something. If you can see the mannequin on my left and your right, it's a white wedding dress, actually, but it's very different. Actually, she said she didn't make the dress. The dress was made by some company, and that she ordered because, to make it will take her more time, and also it will be more expensive than what she did. And I think this is a very clever idea. The dress is made from some very fine chiffon, but the beauty of it is that she made petals from the fine silk, and every petal that she put on the dress is hand done. As you can see, the petals are all over the dress, and the dress has a long train. And to finish the look of this beautiful dress, she made handmade silk flowers in red and white. I just happened to have a red hat, but I didn't plan it. So it will go with this dress so well, and every bride will be, I think, very happy to have something different. It doesn't have to be all white. And also, she can coordinate her dress perhaps with the, for bridesmaid dresses to be in this color.
Yes.
You know, so it will look very, very colorful, especially if you are having a wedding in, you know, in December, like our Christmas time,
Right.
and red color
Yes.
is, of course,
Yes.
very, very.
Yes.
Okay, Christina, are you ready? Well, because I'm trying to show as many pieces as possible, because, you know, she brought so many things, and I would like to, you know, you to see as many pieces as possible, because every piece is different. And as you can see on back of us, the things that she's making, some scarves in different colors and different design, and ponchos. I have to say again, the ponchos are extremely practical thing. And also when you travel, they're very light, and you can roll it
Yes.
and put in your suitcase, and you just unroll it and ready to go.
Yes.
So this is really something that is extremely practical and also one of a kind. She's wearing something is very purplish. Oh, this is like our lilac. How would you call it? This
I
color?
call it la vie en mauve.
Very glamorous name. And this is a little longer than she did, you know, the pink one that she had before,
Yes.
you know, earlier. But she, you know, she's going to come again and show us some more things. This one that she is putting on is like a kind of turquoise color, which is very becoming with her blonde hair, but actually can go with any color hair.
Bora Bora.
How do you call this one?
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. Oh, Bora Bora. You are transferred to the Tahiti.
Yes.
And the island of Bora Bora. Oh,
Yes.
I like that. This is really good. And how do you come with all these names? You know, but this one is I just, you know, it describe by the name describe the garment.
Yes. It just comes to me.
No, this is what we call artist. You know that she has so, you know, the mind is so beautiful as she can find a color for anything. For example, this one is turquoise, but it is with a kind of purplish. But these two colors, you know, you would never think to put together, but they look actually very good together.
This is an idea from Japanese background.
How do you call this?
Abstract poncho.
Abstract painting. Oh, yeah. Well, everything what you see is one of a kind, and, you know, they're not, or limited edition. They're not, you know, of course, she's a very small designer and does everything by herself, so don't expect to order 100 pieces, you know, the same garment. And the dress that you have here on
Yes.
the right-hand side,
Yes.
Explain what it is.
The leaves are dyed. They are velvet, silk velvet. They are dyed, and then they are put as applique, as a touch for a very plain dress. If you have a plain dress and you want to upgrade it a little bit,
Yes,
you know,
yeah,
you just
absolutely.
put something in.
Okay, Christina is coming back. You know, I wanted to show as many pieces as possible. This is a greenish and gray. Is it gray?
It's a color that came out by itself. It's supposed to be brown.
It goes very well together.
Yes.
So as you can see, you know, this is she's wearing very plain pants and just put on, and you are really totally transfer yourself in a very glamorous person, which is really very, very nice. And are those very popular? I know when you do the craft shows,
Yes.
and probably this, and also most of the things are like a one size fits all, so you don't, or
Yes.
they are.
Yes, one
so you
size
don't have
fits
to worry
all.
about the size. You know, fits just most
Yes.
people, of course, you know.
Yes.
And you know, and then you just put it on, and you know,
Yes.
you are ready to go.
Yes.
And what I said earlier, I think is very important. It's so lightweight, almost doesn't weigh anything. You just roll it
Yes.
in the suitcase, you know, take it out, and here you're ready to go.
Voila.
Voila, absolutely. Well, you know, this is, did you start you, as you said, very young, but you were a professional woman, you know, working, you know, in
Yes.
the, you know, very important institution. And when you quit working, and did you always, you know, while working, you probably didn't have very much time, but when you stopped working, then you know, all your juices, you know, artistic juices start coming out. So you will, you know, you start working. You probably didn't know what to do first because you have so many ideas to do.
Yes, yes. I did a lot of arts and crafts during my years, but I decided silk was my life. So I got into silk painting about 8 years ago. And
so did you start painting on canvas before you start on fabric?
Never. I never took any lessons on painting.
Really? This is a natural talent.
Yes.
But I think, you know, on the canvas, what you do, it's different than you do it on the fabric, because, you know, when you do on the canvas, you know, you can touch it up and change it to something else, but on fabric it will be difficult to do. That's what I think.
Yes, and you can mess up.
So you have to be more precise than if you do on the canvas, and then you can redo it and put some different colors and look, you know, something that you probably didn't think, but it turned out to be still good. Yes. But anyway, Christina, come out, please. You know, this is long. I like this longer version, and it flows so beautiful around the body. You know, it's just so like a dancing around your body. It's so beautiful blue.
This is from the series of Sky series, winter, spring,
like azure. Our cold is azure, like you know, beautiful water of azure. You know, you are Italian, and you know, you probably it's very, you know, close to your
Mediterranean
heart anyway.
Blue. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue.
Without doubts.
It always has been blue?
Always has been blue.
Oh, this is nice. Any particular shade of blue, just a light blue, or any family of blue?
The blue behind you, royal blue or Santorini blue.
Blue. Yeah, I think it's a very complementary color to, you know, all the coloring, you know, that we all have.
The classic.
Yes, yes, absolutely. It is great. And as you can see, you know, she does something to ready-made dresses. They are plain, and she adds, you know, an artistic touch to the dresses, so they look different and look, you know, extraordinary, and you cannot get it in your regular store. You know, this is something very unique. And do we have any more?
I have one here that I would like to share.
Yes.
This one is called Zen, as you can see. If Christina would like to come, I'll dress her up.
Oh, that goes with her shirt, I think, very well.
Yes. And you can see on the side how it
turn
looks.
on the other side. So
on the other side here. This is all made with a Japanese brush.
How do you call this?
Zen.
Zen?
Zen, like the meditation.
Okay.
I saw the silk, and just this gave me an idea. Take a brush and just paint on it.
So as you can see, that was white.
Thank you, Christina.
White, that was white. And it's, you know, now it's amazing, amazing color. Do you know, when you paint, do you know how it's going to be finished product, or it just, you know, your hands just lead you to something that you do not even know what is going to be a finished product?
When I see the silk, I look at it, I already know what's going to look like. I visualize
You visual
it.
in your mind, you know, what is going to be.
Yes.
Wow, this is interesting.
Yes.
So this is the real artist talking. Yeah, wow, I'm really so excited to see all of this. And most of them are, as I said, one of a kind. And if you wear one of her thing, that will be, you know, only person in the world that has such a thing. And, you know, and you feel like, you know, very luxurious. And as I said, it is almost like a dancing around your body. It is so light color and so bubbly, and so, you know, feels good on your skin, because silk is such a fabric that, you know, you cannot replace it, you know, with anything else in the world.
Absolutely.
And especially when you know that is something that was done by the artist, you feel even more special about it.
Thank you.
As you can see on our back, there are some scarves that are different than what you were showing earlier. And some of them are with pleats, like one in front of us. It's a pleated silk. How do you pleat silk?
Well, this one is a very long scarf, as big as this one.
Just like that. It used
Just
to be like that.
yes.
Imagine that.
And then it takes about a month and a half to make this scarf, because it is.
So it has to be in stages, is it?
Many stages, yes. Particularly this one, because if you close it, see, this is the scarf.
Huh.
And if you open
and when you open up and you get the whole length
and
of
this
it, I
comes
see.
like this.
I see. Wow, wow. And so that was a white too?
This is all white, yes. Yes.
And it's, you don't just, it does not have any weight. Absolutely not.
No
and
weight.
the thing is, she put some
silk
brooch,
pin that I made in the
brooch, but you know, whatever you have, I'm sure most of us have some kind of brooches, and you can actually accent it with the brooch that you have, or do you show with the brooches of your choice?
Yeah.
But of course you can use
anything.
your own one.
Anything.
And tell us about the shows that you are going to do in the fall. Usually there are craft shows, and as I always said, you should really patronize these shows, because you never know what kind of artist you're going to see, some exciting and unique thing that you don't find in your store, neighborhood store. So I think she's getting ready for, that's how I found her, one of the shows that she was participating, and I think she's going to tell us now about the two shows that she's going to be in the fall. One is in...
it's called the South Run Arts Show.
Just go like that, hold it like that, and this is the one show this is in Fairfax, is it?
Yes.
Is it Fairfax, and the other one is?
The other one also is in Fairfax, and it used to be the Vienna show, but it has been located into a new place. So I hope everybody can come and see by themselves, touch and feel, talk with me. And
also, do you do, for example, if somebody said, I really love this design, can you do me in red and white?
Yes,
or
yes.
You can do that too. So
yes.
You can, if you just have something in mind that you don't see that she's making, you can always, say, well, can you do this for special occasion? I'm having a so-and-so occasion. I would like to wear this because I have accessory, let's say, in red, and I would like something in red too. But as you can see, these possibilities are endless, and she has lots of imagination with all the things that she was showing us today. I'm very grateful that she came and showed us all these beautiful things. I would like to thank our model, Christina, my granddaughter. She did a great job. Thank you very much, Christina.
Thank you, Christina.
And,
Grazie.
And also, all this design come alive on the live person, of course. It's much better than just hanging on the hanger. That, they don't tell us the whole story.
Correct.
And as you can see, the wedding gown and also the green dress with the special touches that she made it, they made it, something extra special. And, I'm so, happy that you could come and show us all these lovely, lovely things that you do. And would like you to thank you and to wish you all the luck at your next shows, and I hope people come and get your stuff and appreciate your fine work, because this is something that you don't find anywhere else. Always stress handwork is something that is losing everywhere. Everything is these days machine made. And something should, that is handmade should be really appreciated very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you really, really very much for coming today and showing us, from the white planting that she's making, just the wonders, different stuff. And you know, this is something that I really appreciate very much, and I know how much work you cannot just really justify your work, you know, hours that you put in each of the things you do it. But that's why when we are educating people, you know, to know how much time you use to make all these garments and scarves and things like. So. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and hope to you tune in next time. This is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes. Thank you, and be sure to watch YouTube, Olga Jevtich Fashion Notes. You can see on some of our programs there also, and all these interesting artists and designers from our area that we are featuring on this program. Thank you again. Bye-bye.